First and foremost, all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wawrakakwadash. Peace, blessings, and much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons, and daughters also. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. And there are a lot of idle words being spoken against the Hebrew Israelites. There's a lot of controversy once you speak on the Hebrew Israelites. People have all sorts of things to say. People have usually negative things to say when they hear about the Hebrew Israelites. But that's okay, because every idle word that people say, they're going to be held accountable for that. They're going to be judged on the day of judgment. Okay? So a lot of you people on the sideline who tend to have so much to say, you better be very, very careful about what you say concerning the Lord's ministry. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. You know, not only do we have to hear about nonsense coming from the heathen, we have to hear about the nonsense coming from our own people concerning this ministry, concerning the Hebrew Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to your father's lineage, not your mother. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. So the simple believe every word. You have people, they'll deny this truth all day, but they'll believe everything else somebody tells them. Okay? Someone can make up a slander about you to somebody else who supposedly knows you, and they'll believe it. They'll believe every word because they never liked you in the first place, and all they needed was some dirt to have justification not to like you. Okay? A lot of people have heard, oh, the so-called black Hebrew Israelites, because they'll say that to slander us. You have men in camps who look like so-called white men, so-called Chinese people. Okay? You have diverse looks when it comes to this ministry among those who are telling the truth. And you'll still have somebody trying to call us black Hebrew Israelites. Okay? And there is no such thing as black people, man. If I ever saw a black person in my life, I'd be scared. I'd probably would be trying to run away. I'd probably be telling my wife, hey, clutch your purse, honey. There's some black people. But there ain't no freaking black people, man. When it comes to this Hebrew Israelite thing, this is not about your look. This is about your lineage. Look, not lineage. The simple believe it every word. Oh yeah, the black Hebrew Israelites, yeah, they racist, man. They hate white people. Oh yeah, that's a cult. Yeah, I know, man, that's a cult. Yeah, people believe all the gossip that they hear. But remember, every idle word that people speak, they're going to be judged for that. But the prudent man looketh well to his going. So if you're prudent, you're going to look further into it. If you're prudent, you're going to do deeper research, not based off what somebody told you concerning the so-called black Hebrew Israelites. We're not black, okay? Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew, well, we used to speak fluent Hebrew, and we come from a man whose name was once Jacob, who later had his name changed to Israel. Israelite, you know, when it concerns who you come from, that's where the "ite" comes from. Just like if a person's name is, let's say, Tyrone, all of his seed that come out of him that come out of his loins, they will be Tyronites. Tyronites. So Jacob, whose name was later changed to Israel, Israelites. Okay? Now, seeing that the people of this world have so much to say concerning us, and usually it's not, anything positive, a lot of it is lies, that's all against the scriptures. And people show all the time that they're a bunch of hypocrites. They don't really believe in God. People will say all day long how they believe in God, but they'll do everything the Bible says not to do. Exodus chapter 23:1. Thou shalt not raise a false report, saying that the black Hebrew Israelites hate white people. Well, that's bearing false report. Or you're hearing it from a false prophet. Okay? And the fact that you're calling us black before the Hebrew Israelites, well, you're not going to find black Hebrew Israelites in the Bible. Okay? Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. And that's what people do. Okay? They'll listen to all the wicked things that people have to say about the black Hebrew Israelites, man. They have all these negative things to say. No one really sticks up for what's right. But you're going to find within the church, within the household of faith, okay, Lord willing, we're of that number, the household of David, the elect. Outside of that, most people are not trying to incline to this word. They have all sorts of evil things to say. Verse 2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Most people are evil. Most people are going to speak evil against this doctrine. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 28. Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 28 and verse 9. A sinful man disquieteth friends, and maketh debate among them that be at peace. And that's all these people want to do. They want to separate people from us. They want to have everybody else hate us through lying, gossiping, mockery, okay, bearing false report, being a false witness, giving false testimony. And if you're a man who's giving false testimony, really you lack balls, man, because the word testimony comes from the word testicle. And if you're not testifying in truth, you ain't got no testicles, man. You ain't got no balls, man. And a lot of you men in this world, and certain of you men in this truth, you don't have balls because you give false report on other men. You telling lies. Okay? You're trying to separate friends from being friends. You're trying to have everyone else separate from an individual because of how you personally feel about an individual, and it's not just. Okay, a sinful man disquieted friends. A sinful man also disquieted peace in general. Okay, you be minding your business, but you got somebody whispering behind your back, backbiting. Okay, trying to plant that seed of hatred in others' hearts towards you, and make it debate among them that be at peace. Okay, you might have a man listening to you on the streets, and then here comes Satan. Okay, minutes down the line, as you're talking to somebody who seem to be listening at first, but then they're like, man, you listening to this guy? Oh, he's in a cult. Look at what he's wearing, man. You listening to somebody who will wear something like that? Then all of a sudden the person listening, they slowly, start to move to the side like, all right, man, I'm going to go on ahead and get up out of here. I got some things to do. That's what evil people do. They try to plant that seed of doubt between friends, really between anybody that they hate and everybody else. Okay? So being in this ministry, we deal with a lot of hatred, but concerning those who are giving it, they're going to be judged. Okay, all you mockers and gossipers, scoffers and scorners are going to be cut off. Let's go to Psalms chapter 101. Psalms chapter 101 and verse 5. Whoso privately or privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath an high luck and proud heart, will not I suffer. And a lot of people have a proud look and a proud mind when they see us teaching. They'll give us a proud look, then they'll have all these proud thoughts, thinking that we're fools. Which ultimately, okay, yeah, the scriptures tell you that we are fools for Yahweh Shai. Okay, but this pleases the Lord what we're doing. And for someone to even have that thought, to even be so proud to think such a thing, that doesn't give you that right. Okay, because we're doing what the Lord is asking us to do. But you have a lot of men secretly trying to slander this Hebrew Israelite, the truth of the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, then you'll say it's a cult. The word cult, typically, when you get into it, it's not some mystical word. A lot of people will hear the word cult and they automatically think, that's satanic, that's evil, that's dark. But the word cult is not even a dark word. And I think a lot of times, I believe people are getting the word cult and occult mixed up. Okay? Because when you go into the etymology of cult, it really just goes into culture. Okay? Or worship. So our culture is the law, statutes, and commandments. Our worship is Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So to call us a cult, in a sense, to slander us, that just means you're an idiot. Okay? Because this is our culture. Alright? But again, people go off what others say, not knowing what the hell they're talking about. They have so much evil to say about the Hebrew Israelites. But the word occult goes into hidden, or when you conceal something, or secret. Well, guess what? In a sense, the Bible is an occultist book. Because guess what? A lot of things within the Bible are secretive. Most people don't understand it. They can't receive it because it's not for them. Okay? The Bible is a book of secrets. So the word occult just means secret. The word cult just means culture or worship or cultivate. Okay? And we're cultivating our people with this word. We're watering you. We're nourishing you. Okay? Through the word. Because this word is spirit and life. But excuse me. The damn tongue is slipping up. But concerning this ministry, with all the evil that people have to say, it's really all slander. It's really all false reports. There's a lot of false witnesses. And that shows you in the day to come, when things get really bad out here, it's not going to be hard to understand. There's going to be a lot of people trying to come against the righteous because people aren't right. Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 5, a faithful witness will not lie. And most people are liars. Okay? No matter how you cut the cheese, no matter how you slice it, dice it, melt it down, it's still cheese, man. A liar is a liar. A liar is going to be a liar, man. And there are a lot of liars. And the truth stands alone. And it's surrounded by lies. Being in this ministry, you are in the truth. And you are surrounded by liars, okay? A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies. And that's what these false prophets do. That's what these people of the world do concerning the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, that's why we bring up things like the destruction of America, the reason why the nuclear missile was set up, why it was created, divisions, race wars, and famines and women being ravished. All these things coming to the earth. We say all these things and people have a problem with it, and it's literally in the book that you claim to believe in. But see, most people are hypocritical. They're hypocrites. Okay, they're always in somebody's business. Even women have a lot of things to say about this truth. Full of words, blabbermouths. Okay, speaking on other men's lives. Let's go to Sirach chapter 19. Sirach chapter 19 and verse 8. Whether it be friend or foe, talk not on other men's lives. And if thou canst without offense, reveal them not. So just be quiet. But again, so many people have so much to say. That's why the Lord is going to strike down a lot of people. A lot of people are going to be smitten during judgment. Okay, because a lot of people, they're not right. There's so much, things to say against this word, but no one's really speaking well of it concerning the truth, because most people are not right. Most people are just totally left field. Their minds are elsewhere. Their minds are not where it's supposed to be. Okay, they just whisper and try to, get others to feel how they feel. Okay, I'm gonna close it with this. 1 Peter chapter 1. And even, brothers in this ministry who speak evil on other brothers. Okay, just totally slandering a man, saying things that aren't true. All right, the Lord is going to deal with things like that too. Okay, 1 Peter chapter 1 and 10, and this is what we do. Of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you, searching what manner of time the spirit of Mashiach, which was in them, did signify when it testified beforehand the sufferings of Mashiach and the glory that should follow, unto whom it was revealed that not unto themselves but unto us they did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that preach the gospel unto you with the Holy Spirit sent down from heaven, which things the angels desire to look into. So what we're doing, this was sent down to us from the heavens. The angels in heaven, they're not doing this. Okay, they desire to do this, but their job isn't to break down the scriptures. This is our job. It's our job to go into the secrets and the deep mysteries, to go further into a situation, look into it. We teach about salvation. Okay, we're prophesying about, things that are to come. We talk about, righteous things, but you have people that have so many ill things to say. I said I'd close it here, but I'll hit you with one more. I'm going to stay in the book of Peter's. I believe it's 1 Peter 3. Let me see. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile. So you Israelites, you better be careful, man, concerning this ministry. A lot of people have, ill things to say about it. Don't let them get you caught up in that tornado of destruction, because the Lord is definitely going to punish those who speak against his ministry. All right, those who speak against his men, those who speak against him. Okay, it tells you in the book of Galatians, the Lord is not mocked. Okay, so Lord willing, this was simple and edifying. Kal halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.